Imagine having a UFC fighter as your roommate. I mean, this is literally every girl's dream. Like, you'd feel so safe. What more can a girl want? So today, to live out this fantasy, I'm going to be ranking UFC fighters as my potential roommates. So I'm going to be starting with the one and only Paddy Pimblett. So honestly, I think Paddy Pimblett is hilarious. I love his Liverpool accent.
He started proper sloppy shit and I can't even pick it up with a poo bag, know what I mean?
He's northern like me, and honestly, I think we'd get on like a house on fire. Paddy Pimblett loves bad food, and so do I, so I think we'll both have some really good Friday night takeaways.
And he eats noodles and orange chicken and rice and sesame chicken.
I can just imagine us eating burgers, doner kebabs, chips, everything, you name it. We'll probably be ordering in dessert at like 2 a.m. in the morning. But then again, Paddy Pimblett could literally make me fat. Like, Paddy Pimblett could be the reason I put on like 60 pounds. Honestly, that is my worst nightmare. I could have all the amazing food, but then again, Paddy Pimblett could absolutely destroy my body. If I get really fat, maybe Paddy will help me cut weight. But honestly, I think purely for the banter and how funny he'd be, I'd ask Paddy Pimblett to please move in. So second, we have Sean Strickland. Not gonna lie, if I lived with Sean Strickland, I'd honestly feel so safe. I feel like Sean Strickland is not scared of anything or anyone. Like, if someone tried to break in the middle of the night, I can just imagine Sean Strickland would jump out of bed straight away and he'd be like the first one to go and knock him out. Like, he's honestly so manly, and what girl wouldn't want a roommate like that? Actually, just thinking about it now, didn't that actually happen to him where like someone weird came on his driveway and he got his like gun out? Also, isn't Sean Strickland like always in his garage? So I'm thinking he's probably really good at DIY. He knows how to use like all the different tools.
Guys, I want you to notice something. This is what peak maturity looks like. Respirator, safety glasses, glove. I'm finally a mature adult.
If there was like a light bulb that needed changing or something that needed fixing around the house, I think Sean Strickland would just go and sort it out straight away. And honestly, that is so convenient. Who wouldn't want a roommate who is so practical and good with their hands? He's like quite good house husband material. Also, I absolutely love having deep conversations, and I think Sean Strickland, when he's like being serious, is someone you can have really good deep conversations with. But I think sometimes there might just be some things that he'll say that will like kind of annoy me or do my head in. So for now, I'm gonna put Sean Strickland as solid roomie. Now, of course, I couldn't do this video without including the one and only Islam Makhachev. Now, Islam would honestly be the chillest roommate ever. He is so sweet. Islam is like a green flag in all areas. I know he loves animals. I can just imagine us like adopting a little cat together. Like, we'd probably get a cat from the rescue shelter and just like bring it up together. I've said this before, but a man that loves animals is always going to be a total green flag. I've recently started to like coffee a bit more, and I've seen videos of Islam literally making coffee from scratch, so I think he'd probably make me a nice little coffee every morning.
To show you how you make real coffee, because US don't have coffee.
Фабриста. Отлично, Ислам.
Короче.
Again, also the fact he's like the best fighter ever, so that would just make me feel more safe. I'll sleep more peacefully at night knowing that Islam is in the house. Nobody would ever try to mess with us. And honestly, safety is so important to me. Honestly, I can't even think of anything really negative to say about Islam potentially being a roommate. I know he has played some really mean pranks on his friends before, like putting spiders down their tops and stuff, but I don't think Islam would ever do anything like that to me. Also, I love the fact that Islam is a really quiet guy. I've had roommates in the past who've been so loud and obnoxious. He's like the kind of guy that will just watch a movie in peace and not like talk the whole way through it. So you probably already guessed this, but I'm going to be putting Islam in top ranking position as well, and I'm asking him to please move in. So my next one is Conor the Notorious McGregor. Now, honestly, Conor McGregor these days just seems like a really big party animal, and that is something I cannot deal with. I've literally lived in the past with roommates who were like always drunk. Like, I can just imagine Conor McGregor throwing like the wildest, most crazy party in our house and me not knowing anything about it and not expecting it. And like everything in the house just getting ruined. I could just imagine there being holes in the walls, people doing all kinds of illegal stuff. Things would probably get smashed in, probably be naked girls everywhere, just people doing all sorts. And that is literally my idea of hell. He'll probably be drunk a lot. And I cannot deal with that.
You can say whatever you want. When alcoholic, someone drunk guy talk, nobody cares about him.
I've literally had roommates in the past that have been like this, so loud and drunk, blasting music all through the night. So yeah, that is something that would really put me off Conor McGregor. I know there'd be some pros to having Conor McGregor as your roommate. You could have some really good conversations about his career. He'd probably give some really good advice and like really motivate you, but I'd rather not take the risk. All of the recent stuff with his politics is so unhinged as well, and I'm going to be putting him right at the bottom as no way, call the landlord. So next we have Sugar Sean O'Malley. Now, I've watched a few of Sean O'Malley's YouTube vlogs and honestly he seems like such a chill and peaceful guy. I watched his morning routine video and honestly I found it to be perfect. Like, it's literally goals. He wakes up, he feeds his chickens, he meditates, he journals, he has this incredible big breakfast and he makes his own coffee. Like, honestly, that is my dream morning routine. Like, I can just imagine myself being so inspired by him and doing that morning routine with him every day. But honestly, there is just one big fat thing putting me off having Sean O'Malley as a roommate, and that is the smoking and the weed. Like, I literally cannot stand it. The whole concept of it, the smell of it, the way people behave when they're smoking it is just a big no from me. I mean, if Sean O'Malley didn't smoke anywhere in the house and he didn't come into the house smelling like it, I honestly would have him as a roommate any day. So in that case, I think Sean O'Malley is someone that I would need to set down some house rules with. So next we have Colby Covington. So I wanted to include Colby Covington in this ranking roommate table because I remembered this whole thing about him saying he was roommates with John Jones in the past, and then John Jones responded and then he said with some conviction that Colby Covington is someone he lived with for only a semester and that Colby Covington was this terrible person.
Together for one semester. Coming from me, Colby's a really bad person. He really is.
So for this video, I decided to actually look into who Colby Covington really is. Like, what is he like as a person? All I could really find out is that he's absolutely obsessed with the whole MAGA, Make America Great Again thing. So I'm gonna be brutally honest, but what really is Colby Covington's personality like besides the whole MAGA thing? I checked out his Instagram and everything to try and figure him out a bit more, but it's literally just all about Donald Trump and Make America Great Again. Who is the real Colby Covington? Who is he as a human, as a normal person? I really do like to discuss politics and all of that, and there's probably things that me and Colby Covington definitely agree on, but sometimes when you're at home and you've got your roommate, you just kind of want to live in peace and not talk about all of this stuff. And Colby's entire personality right now just seems to be completely about politics. It's just MAGA, 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 Trump, Trump, Trump everywhere. I can't just completely dismiss him as a potential roommate. And again, he's this wrestler, so he's someone you're definitely going to feel safe with. If someone breaks into the house, Colby Covington is going to be there wrestling him, taking him down hopefully straight away. So I'm going to put Colby Covington as just a red flag. So then I have Israel Adesanya. Honestly, I think me and Israel Adesanya are actually quite similar. We literally like the same things. I just love how he just sits on his couch all wrapped up in his fluffy blanket and watches movies, the UFC. That's literally me. I love just wrapping myself up in my big blanket and just watching things on TV. And then I absolutely love Israel Adesanya's nails, especially his French tip nails. That is my favorite ever nail design. So I can just imagine us painting each other's nails. I can imagine us going out to the nail salon, getting our nails done together. Israel Adesanya Adesanya seems to love cooking, so he'd probably cook you some really nice healthy food. And to top it all off, Israel Adesanya is this incredible striker. He is so big, like you would definitely feel safe living with Israel Adesanya. Again, if someone tried to break in or there was a weirdo outside, Israel Adesanya would be straight out there and he'd just knock him out. So yeah, I think especially for a girl, Israel Adesanya is like the perfect roommate. So yeah, I think in that case, I'll be putting Israel Adesanya as well in top position. And I'm asking him to please move in. So I thought I'd include current bantamweight champion as well, Merab Dvalishvili. I love saying that name, by the way, if I'm saying it right. But I think with Merab, he just doesn't seem to really have a good sense of humor. He seems like he'd probably get quite sensitive about things. And I don't know, I feel like it's kind of like walking on eggshells around him maybe. Like I saw the one clip where he like confronted Peyton Talbot over something he said, and like he seemed to be like quite upset about it. And when he was like made to fight nurmagomedov, he seemed like so annoyed about it. I don't know, there's just something about him that screams that he might be like a little bit sensitive. So I think I probably get like on the wrong side of Merab by accident, and I wouldn't want to get him angry. So because of that, I think there is just something in him that screams a little bit of a red flag. If there's any other fighters you'd like me to rank on this list, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll probably do a part 2. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share and like and subscribe to my channel.